Hello, my beautiful Saggies and Sagettes. How are you? Happy birthday. I'm using you lot as my guinea pigs. So, thank you. Thank you for letting me use you as my guinea pigs. Yeah. Sagittarius is freaking awesome. And I'm not just saying that because I'm one. I'm saying it because, well, you know, we are. So welcome to all the Saggies. Welcome to Sagittarius, rising, moon, sun, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Aquarius, rising. Sorry. Normally I'd start over, but I'm practicing being okay with being human. Anywho, oh look, getting right into it. I am trying to find my brain for starters. I'm starting to, as you can see, put my face on video while I do the readings. But this is a special birthday reading for you guys. So it will be a little bit longer, and I will put the timestamps down the bottom because I'll be doing a general and a love and health-ish reading. So if you're only interested in one, you can just fast forward. Anywho, first card out is a man. This is a brand new deck. I got it today. Universe must have known that I was doing a special reading today because I was going to use my favourite. They're like your children. You can't really pick a favourite, but I was going to use one of my favourites, the Dreaming Way Tarot, and my Dreaming Way Lenormand showed up today, so I'm going to use it for the overall energy for the month. So we've got a man and a mountain. This is really interesting to me because I associate things with numbers. Maybe one day I'll tell you what I associate the numbers to, but not today. Oops. One more, please. Can we have one more? So I'm sure they've got things to do and places to go and people to see. Looking at a mountain. Oh, and a lady on the other side. Okay, so maybe this isn't the general part. Maybe this is the love one. Let's see. So I'll hold them up for you. We've got the man and the mountain and the lady on the other side. So it looks to me like something is standing in the way of a relationship. And this could be either the energies flip and flop, but they're definitely looking longingly towards each other. They might feel that it's coming across almost like there's insurmountable problems at the moment and they can't see past them. Either that or they haven't come into your lives yet. They just could be on the other side and you're not seeing them. So if you are single, I'd say, you know, on the other side of that hill, you'll bump into them. And if you are not single, if this is a couple, just bear in mind the saying, making a mountain out of a molehill. And that's what could be happening here. Yeah, you've got, okay. the Hierophant and Judgment. So there could be some tradition being thrown at you. Let's see where we're going. So, what is your current energy? Five of Swords. Blocking is the Queen of Wands. This card, immediate past. Queen of Cups. Conscious, the Tower. Oh yeah, right under the mountain. Subconscious, Four of Wands. Immediate future, Eight of Wands. Something's coming in fast. Advice and possible outcome. I will be doing some checking on these too. At the bottom of the deck we have Magician. Underestimating, are we? Maybe you two could be manifesting each other. Looking forward to each other. Please no barking. Bunny, no barking. It's a good boy. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Someone's walking past. He's got to, do his job. Stay high on alert. Right, you guys. Okay, so if you look at this card, Five of Swords, it's usually a win at somebody else's expense. I'm putting the card down because I've got the shakes today, so bear with me. It can be, an intellectual battle of wits where you win, but you don't realise what you've actually done by winning. It can be letting somebody else win at your expense. So they feel like they've won and they've got the upper hand, but underneath it, you feel, and this is hard for a Sag. You feel like you've let yourself down because you haven't stood up for yourself. You haven't kept your boundaries. You've just kind of sorry, I'm hearing a few things. I keep hearing, pick your battles. Fight the important battles and let the others go. Sometimes your self-worth is not worth a battle. Let them win. Off you go, bye. But other times you can feel like you've really let yourself down. And I think that's why you, the Queen of Wands, here you are blocking yourself. Oh, and I've just realised the pose she's got. Have a look at me. Okay, so deep in contemplation and wondering, I think she's wondering where she is. The crown looks like a torn jester's hat to me. So I think that's why she's blocking this, which, let's face it, it's not really a block. It's just is. And it's not, I'm not getting a fun, energetic, this is going to be a great year vibe off this. So let's keep going, shall we? In the immediate past, you've got the Queen of Cups, and she too looks a bit miserable. She's protecting the child. She's looking after the child. She's giving of her cup to everybody else, but I don't think she's drinking from herself. So if you've been overdoing it. For others, maybe it's time to, there we go, you've been caring too much about other people and letting them basically get it over you, have it over you. And that way you're feeling lost in your own energy. You're feeling like, where am I? Where have I gone? Where have I gone? Come on, Sag. You know, Saggies and Sagettes, we're awesome. Where have we gone? So, in the conscious level, this is where it gets really interesting. In the conscious, we're having a tower. And this can be a physical tower, you know, a shake up, a move, break up, name it, you know, coming up to Christmas, shits and giggles, left, right and centre. It could be a mental shake-up where you are left wondering where you've gone. You know, Sagittarians are quite forthright. They don't tend to be walked over easily. So when we start to question why. Very philosophical are we? So, you know, lots of questions here. That can feel like a tower moment where you feel like you can't, it's falling, it's crumbling away, and you can't grab hold of anything that makes sense, or a way to go, or a way to move forward, or you feel like you're falling because you can't get your head around what the hell's going on. Like, please stop so I can just get my bearings, because I'm feeling a bit ick at the moment. Subconsciously, though, this is what you really want. This is what you really want. Foundation, stability, equality. You want someone to see you and you to see them. You want to be a team. And this is what you want subconsciously. But maybe that's not happening. And maybe that's why you feel like this. Unsure. Maybe that is the mountain in between. The tower is the mountain. And you are creating your own mountain by questioning everything. Now, the other thing is, bear in mind, before we go pointing the finger at what we're not getting and why we feel like we're unstable when this is what we really want, we really need to look at ourselves. So if we have been giving too much to others and not taking care of ourselves, or vice versa, if we haven't been giving enough to others and being focused too much on ourselves, same thing can happen. And we are either winning at other people's expense or letting them win at ours. We are responsible for losing our own power. We're giving it away. So it's our responsibility to pull it back in and get our mojo back. So whatever's going on, I think it's important that for now we look at our role. Whatever it is, something's coming in fast, and I'll clarify this too. Some message, some passionate message, some inspirational message is coming in really fast, very soon, which is really good. And this is the advice is the Nine of Cups. Now, in a lot of decks, the Nine of Cups comes across as really smug. You know, cat that got the canary. These are mine. No, look what I've got. Look what I've done. But in this deck, it's I really like it because she's pausing for thought, or he's pausing for thought. Done the work, got the success, achieved the independence and the reward, but taking time out to, yes, enjoy it, but bring it back to what it's worth. What is this worth without being able to share it with others? And to me, it's a beautiful cup. It's a beautiful card. I love this because it's emotionally full. It's one step away from emotionally a high vibration, because you've got all these cups, you've done all this emotional work, but you're not sharing it yet. You're keeping all this to yourself. It's like people who learn stuff and then don't want to share it because, someone might take advantage of my learning because it's mine. If you want to learn, go and learn it yourself. I had to do it the hard way. Don't do that. So that's one step away from shit's awesome. But for now, the advice is work on your own emotional stability. Fill your own cups. Work out what you're missing and what you need in order to get to this place. And then the possible outcome, you'll be ready to share it with other people. A little bit at a time until you get used to. This is the thing. When we're learning new things, speaking of which, learning new things, it's getting hotter and hotter in here. When we're learning new things, it's not quite like the movie The Matrix where it just plugs in and automatically can fly a chopper or speak 10 languages. It's not like that, especially the older you get. It doesn't work like that. So the older you get and the more ingrained our beliefs are, the harder it is to relearn, to unlearn what we've spent our whole lives believing, and learn the new, the healthy, the higher vibration lessons. So we can't just go, okay, I've been giving all my energy away. Now, overnight, I've learnt to fill my own cup and be healthy about it and work through all my past shit. And now I can give it freely to others and know how much to give. No, it doesn't work like that. What usually happens is what I like to call the pendulum. It's awesome. And if you've ever seen anybody do this or done it yourself, you'll recognise what I'm about to tell you. Okay, imagine that this is a prime example. You grow up in quite a violent or strictly authoritarian environment, and you have no control as a child and no say as a child, and it's very damaging. So what you do when you grow up, you say, I'll never do that, I'll never be like that. But instead of being healthy, you swing back the other way because the only thing you know is this, so the only way to do it is the complete opposite. And you let your kids run wild, walk all over you, get whatever they want, decide what they want, and rule over you, basically. Now, what that does is give the children no structure, no boundaries, no understanding of limits, and they lose their way because kids need a boundary. It's their security. They don't need to be closed into a cage, but they need solid, consistent boundaries. So when you swing the pendulum right over the other way, you know, let you run free, and do whatever you want, right? They then become the other way, and they go over dominant because they are overprotective. They didn't feel protected, so they swing the other way. This is the cycle that we're trying to break. So when you come to this part where you decide, this is what I want to feel emotionally balanced. I don't want to give too much of myself, but I don't want to give too little of myself either. Learn the middle road. Discover the middle road. And work towards living on that middle road. Whether it's a relationship with somebody else, whether it's, and it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, it could be mother-daughter, father-son, sister-brother, any kind of relationship. It can also be a relationship of yourself, your masculine and your feminine energies, and not knowing how to overcome the barrier in the middle. So whichever way it is, try and take some time out of your tower thinking and work out what it really is that you want. And then work out how's the best way to get that. Not how's the quickest. I don't want this, so I'll go straight to that. No. Look to mentors, find out how other people have done it, and don't reinvent the wheel by doing it the hard way. Learn from others and, work out how they did it. It's much quicker, much easier. So that's that for now. Where am I up to? Oh. All right. So I'll just clear this up. And now we will move on to love and see what that says. I'll just put these out of the way. Oh, bear with me. I find I'm using the line strider for this section. And I find it so beautifully flowing and romantic that I love using this for love readings. And I've got this fantastic new oracle, the Elki oracle. So I'm going to use that as well because it's cute. But I'm just learning it, so I might just cheaply leave the book out for a little while. Anyway, so where are we in love? Good question. Sagittarians, interesting. Freedom lovers, loyal. Not adverse to a relationship. Definitely adverse to being chained up most of the time. Sorry. I'll have to put a MA15 plus warning on this. Right. Love. Sagittarius in love. What have we got for them? What I might have to do, my loves, is upload these separately. So for now, if you come back, I would love to see you back for your love reading. If you don't, have a happy birthday, because you so deserve it, right? And it's been a big year, so rock forth. And feel free to like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, all good. Love you lots. Hugs, and as always, kisses.